Let's be honest, most riders destroy their motorcycles without even realizing it. They think just changing oil and cleaning the chain is enough, but that's exactly why their bikes start dying early. You see, a motorcycle doesn't just break down mechanically. It slowly gives up on a careless owner. Every vibration, every sound, every drop of fuel, it's like your bike is constantly talking to you. But most riders, they've stopped listening. The truth is, there are certain secrets, habits known only to the most dedicated, almost obsessive riders that make their motorcycles last decades longer than everyone else's. Bikes that still roar like day one, while others of the same model end up rusting in the corner of a garage. These secrets aren't fancy upgrades or expensive mods. They're small, precise behaviors that protect your engine, your transmission, and even your soul as a rider. Because a real rider doesn't just own a motorcycle, he builds a relationship with it. He knows how it breathes, how it complains, and what it needs before it asks. And once you learn these 13 powerful secrets, your bike will reward you in ways you never imagined. More power, more smoothness, and a bond that outlives time itself. So before you think your bike's life depends on luck or brand quality, let's uncover the truth most riders will never know. The 13 secrets that make motorcycles last forever. 1. Warm it up like it's alive. Most riders hit the start button and rev like maniacs within seconds. That's murder. A cold engine is fragile. The oil hasn't circulated yet, and the metal hasn't expanded to its normal size. You're basically grinding steel against steel. A wise rider lets the bike idle gently for a minute or two. No revving, no rushing. That's when the oil slowly coats every component, ensuring smooth operation for years. Warming up your motorcycle is like waking a lion. Do it gently, or face its wrath later. 2. Never trust recommended service intervals. Your manual gives you the bare minimum, the schedule to keep your warranty alive, not your motorcycle. Real riders know that oil, filters, and fluids degrade long before those timelines. Change your oil 20 to 30% earlier than recommended. You're not wasting money, you're buying engine lifespan. Service it before it needs it, and your bike will serve you like a loyal soldier for decades. 3rd, chain maintenance is sacred. Your chain is the lifeline between your engine and the road. Ignore it, and everything else collapses. Clean it every 500 to 700 kilometers. Lubricate it properly, and never let it run dry. A dry chain slowly destroys your sprockets, your gearbox, and your bike's balance. It's a slow, invisible death that only shows up when it's too late. A clean chain is not maintenance, it's respect. 4. Tire pressure is the hidden killer. Most riders check tire pressure once every few weeks. That's too late. Incorrect pressure doesn't just kill handling. It slowly bends your rims, wears your suspension, and even increases engine strain. Every ride you take with wrong tire pressure, you're shaving months off your bike's life. Keep a portable pressure gauge. Check before every major ride. That's how professionals do it. 5. Avoid short rides. Starting your bike for 2 to 3 kilometer trips. Sounds harmless, right? It's actually one of the worst things you can do. The engine doesn't get hot enough to evaporate moisture or burn off fuel residue. The oil becomes contaminated faster, and the internals begin to rust from within. Either ride long enough for your bike to reach proper temperature, or don't start it at all. 6. Don't ride on empty. Running your motorcycle on a near-empty tank might look cool, but it's stupid. The fuel pump relies on gasoline to stay cool. When the tank is low, the pump overheats. The sediment from the bottom enters the injectors, and your fuel system begins dying silently. Always keep at least a quarter tank full. You're not feeding a machine, you're preventing it from choking. 7. Wash it the right way. Most riders wash their bikes like they're scrubbing a plate. High-pressure water straight into the chain, switches, or exhaust. Big mistake. Water seeps into seals, wiring, and bearings, causing corrosion and electrical failures later. Use a soft stream, microfiber cloths, and minimal detergent. Wash with precision, not power. 8. Listen to your engine. Your engine talks. A soft knock, a slight whine, a new vibration. These are warning signs. The smart rider listens like a doctor with a stethoscope. Ignoring those signals means waiting until small issues grow into massive repair bills. Get obsessed with how your motorcycle sounds, and you'll detect problems before they even exist. 9. Use quality fuel and oil. Always cheap fuel and low-grade oil are silent killers. They create carbon buildup, stress your injectors, and wear your piston rings prematurely. The few extra rupees or dollars you save end up costing thousands later. Premium doesn't mean flashy. It means pure. Feed your motorcycle clean energy, and it will respond with loyalty and longevity. 10. Respect the red line. Revving to the max on every gear might feel thrilling, but it's cutting years off your engine life. High RPMs generate heat and friction your oil can't fully handle. Smart riders know the sweet zone, where performance meets preservation. Push it once in a while, but don't live there. Even a wild horse needs rest between runs. 11. Storage matters more than riding. A covered, dry parking spot adds years to your motorcycle's lifespan. Leaving it under the sun or in rain, you're cooking your plastics, fading your paint, and corroding your metal. Cover it after every ride. Keep it clean, keep it dry, and you'll feel the difference every time you start it. 12. Don't let it sit idle for too long. Many riders think not riding means less wear. Wrong. A motorcycle that sits for too long dies faster than one that's ridden. Fuel goes bad, seals dry out, and internal rust builds up. Start your bike at least once a week. Ride it long enough to warm it fully and circulate the fluids. Motion keeps it alive. Stagnation kills it. 13. Build a ritual, not a routine. The real secret? Treat maintenance as a ritual, not a chore. Every check, every cleaning session, every oil change. Do it with precision, focus, and pride. Because a motorcycle doesn't just need maintenance, it needs devotion. Riders who respect their machines this way end up with bikes that sound newer at 80,000 kilometers than most at 10,000. You know, there's something beautiful about a motorcycle that still starts with that same heartbeat after years of riding. It's not just metal, fuel, and oil. It's every memory you've shared with it. Every early morning ride, every late night escape, every time it saved your mood when life didn't make sense. Most riders don't lose their bikes because the machines failed. They lose them because they stopped caring. But if you've watched till this point, I know you're not that kind of rider. You're one of those rare few who actually feel their motorcycle. You understand that this isn't a vehicle. It's a living story written in grease, sweat, and road dust. So tell me in the comments, how long have you been riding? And what's that one ritual you follow to keep your bike alive? Do you warm it up religiously? Do you name it? Do you talk to it before a long ride? Drop your answer below. Because this isn't just a comment section, it's a brotherhood of riders who refuse to let their machines die young. And if you truly believe your bike deserves a longer life, then promise me one thing. From now on, you'll never treat maintenance as a task. You'll treat it as respect. Because riders who respect their machines never ride alone.